Mars retrograde means that you can feel anger happening inside you. You can feel that emotional, fiery response to anger over and over again. It's kind of spontaneous. You don't know exactly when to express your anger. You'll go over this process sporadically. It'll stop, it'll come back. You might end up having a lot of suppressed anger inside of you that you don't really know what to do with. You haven't responded to your anger, but on the inside you feel very aggressive. You feel like no one should mess with you. You might have trouble expressing your sexuality. You might feel like you can't sexually appeal to people. A lot of times it could happen when you don't want it to, and then when you do want it to, it's like you can't attract people. On the inside, you might be very masculine, but you have trouble expressing that. There might be a lot of things you want to do. You might feel like you're very competitive and ambitious, but you have trouble actually executing projects and using your energy. Previous times that you have been angry might randomly pop into your head. You might randomly find yourself with a lot of energy, and you don't know how to use this energy. This energy could come at the worst times, like maybe when you need to go to sleep. All of a sudden, you just feel like you're bouncing off the walls, like you feel like you had a ton of coffee or a ton of sugar, and maybe you didn't at all. I feel like there's this sort of cleansing process with your anger. There's a time when you're just processing it and taking it all in, and then there's times when it just starts coming out all over the place, and it's like this big, like, angry, emotional cleansing. You eventually are going to figure out how to express your anger. You'll have periods of time where you're just really productive, and then times when you pretty much do nothing. I think you could be afraid of expressing your anger, afraid of being too overbearing. Sometimes, not always, it depends on how Mars is aspected in your chart and also whether or not you have Venus retrograde. But sometimes someone who has Mars retrograde will just come off seeming a lot more feminine because that male energy in them is really just more suppressed. It's more felt by them than they're capable of showing people. You can quickly decide that you want something in your life. You'll feel like it's something you just need very badly, but you'll just kind of, the way you'll express it is you'll just be like, oh yeah, I need that really bad. And everyone else who doesn't have Mars retrograde is like, well, if you need it, then just go get it. I hope that gave you some understanding of this placement and transit. This is how people feel when they have it in their natal chart, in the way they act, or a lot of times don't act, because it's retrograde. And yeah, I said it before, I'm planning on doing a video for every single planet that can be retrograde. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to ask me a question of some sort or have me look at your chart, you can go to my website and I have some very affordable prices. So yeah, pretty much anyone who's interested in that can get some insight from me. Bye.